What's up, guys? Today I'm doing my top 5 video for the premiere of Supergirl Season 2. Alright, so number 5 is that Kara at the end of the episode decides, like the whole episode, it was basically like, at least the Kara part, was about her picking what career she wanted to have. So at the end, she decided she wanted to be a reporter, which I think could be cool because like it gives her a reason to be outside the office and she could she could be reporting as Kara, but also figuring out things for Supergirl, which kind of gives it more of a Superman vibe. It kind of depends on how they're going to do it, but I think that'll be really interesting, like a cool way for the show. And also, it'll make it differ from season one. So she's not cooped up in the office trying to be like a secretary. She's out doing shit and trying to make the world better as both people. And I think that's a better job for her. Number 4, and I found this one really interesting, is that they talk about this that Martian Manhunter, like before Supergirl was around, when Superman was actually working with him, a meteorite hit Earth, and all over the meteorite was kryptonite. And they actually say that Martian Manhunter named it kryptonite, but he also kept some for himself in case other people like Zod or anything like that came down. He could defend themselves from the Kryptonians, which is smart. People have done that in the comics a lot. It reminded me a lot of Batman. Like I can see Arrow when he gets introduced to Supergirl. I can see him keeping kryptonite in his Arrow cave, which would kind of be funny if he did that. Um, but then kind of towards the end of the episode, they kind of allude to the fact that he got rid of the kryptonite, or at least he's hiding it because like him and Superman are working together again. And Superman said he wouldn't work with him if he had the kryptonite because he could easily kill Superman or easily kill Kara. Um, but I found it interesting that they had Martian Manhunter like make the name for kryptonite in the show. That was actually a pretty cool idea, and I really liked that. All right, and number 3 is that we get introduced to Lex Luthor's sister, Lena Luthor, and it seems like she's gonna be a good person. Like she's trying to rename the company. She's naming it L Corp instead of Lex Corp. I'm very skeptical. I think that maybe by the end of this show, she is going to be a bad girl. I guess I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but I kind of have that vibe from her that like she wants to do good, but she will also do some shitty things that'll make us wonder. We'll have to see where that goes. They do mention Lex Luthor quite a bit. Like they mentioned some previous battles with him and Superman, which is pretty neat. I'd hope maybe at some point we can get some flashbacks or something because that would be real cool. They mentioned also that he's in prison. They didn't really. I don't. At least I didn't hear exactly why he's in prison. They alluded to some things. But I'm not exactly sure. But I like her so far. I like the girl who's playing her, and I'm really interested like where they're gonna take Lena Luthor in Supergirl. And number 2 is that we finally got Win working with the DEO. Oh my God! All last season, this is what bugged me a lot about last season is that like a bad guy would come to the city or whatever, and they would have a meeting about it in their little secret Catco room, and then also Supergirl would fly over to the DEO, and they'd have the exact same meeting about the same bad guy because like they didn't work together. But now she's got her Catco life where she's working with people. She's gonna be a reporter, and now she is at the DEO with them, and Wynn's working there, and he's like the Cisco of that group now, which I like that. He's not to me, he's not as cool as Cisco, but he might get there at some point. But I'm really happy that they did away with that. They got him working there, so then now she's got these two lives that are completely separate. Because before they were very similar, and it was just too it was annoying because it was like you got to see the same thing twice. And obviously, my number one moment is gonna be Superman. I loved Tyler Hoechlin or Tyler Hecklin. I don't know exactly how you pronounce his name, but I loved him as Derek on Teen Wolf. I actually only started watching Teen Wolf recently because my sister talked me into watching it. And at first, I was very like, I don't want to watch Teen Wolf. Like, it's stupid. It's an MTV like teen show, which I mean, all these shows I watch are teen shows. But I just didn't want to watch it. But then I started watching it, and I really liked the show. Actually, it's really good, and he is really good on the show. Before actually watching it, I didn't think he'd be a good Superman. But then seeing him on Teen Wolf, I was like, oh, okay, I think he actually will be. And then watching him now in Supergirl, I think he fits the part perfectly. He was really awesome, and I'm excited for him to come back more. It made me want a spin-off show of Superman, which I don't think we'll ever get because they had Smallville for 10 years on CW, and now they're doing the movies. Like I think we got lucky getting him on CW. And I have read, and I don't believe this, but I read that they were planning on doing Superman anyways, even if it stayed on CBS, which is weird because like why would they plan on having Superman if they still did like the glimpses of the boots and the blurry face? Like, why not just not do him at all in season one and then do him in season two instead of doing like the dumb teases they did? But anyways, I don't. We probably will never know that for sure. But I think he was a really, really good part of Supergirl, and I hope he crosses over to the other shows at some point. They haven't announced if he will, but I feel like if he's going to, they will keep that secret. And that's my top 5 list for the premiere of Supergirl Season 2. So far, it seems like they have their feet in the right direction. I wasn't the biggest fan of Season 1, but if they keep it going, like the pace that they're doing this one, like they're introducing new characters and they're getting rid of little things that I didn't like about Season 1, and now she's crossing over with Arrow and Legends of Tomorrow and Flash, and then after that, they're going to do a musical episode of Flash. I feel like CW is the right place for Supergirl. All right, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to hear more from me, I have a podcast I'll put right here that I do with my dad and our friend Hess over on Pleeka. We talk about Westworld. We even talk about Flash. They talk about The Wire. I don't watch that. It's a really cool podcast. You should go check it out. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below more shows you'd like me to do top 5 lists of, or maybe even top 10, depending on how long the episode is or how much stuff happens in the show. I'd love to do more. It actually is pretty fun doing these videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Oh man. Son of a bitch. Oh. Back.
Yeah.
Really? I can't eat vomit? Alright, so how do we choose the first color? What do we do?
Well, let's just go in order. So first we'll do the white one.
Okay, what are the choices?
Spoiled milk or coconut.
Do we have like... I'm gonna vomit. Okay, so